On deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Running through the tackle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Trying to run it. It's Hardy. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? Fights it. Now it's another broken tackle. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football, and this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Illinois lining up quickly here. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there, second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Outlier. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Outlier. Grab behind the line, it's Dixon. He shreds the tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Pop pass on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught by the receiver. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Illinois lining up quickly here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. No huddle here for the offense. Or it's snapped to the back. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to throw. It's Outlier. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Can Illinois convert on 4th down here? Looking for a man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Looking to pass here. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on 1st down. Doesn't fool the defense.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They go with a direct snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Illinois landing up quickly here. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Gets some space around the 30. Who's in the clear? The 30. At the 20. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. To the air, it's Altmaier. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Snags a quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A direct snap. Breaks free. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see. Be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on.
And looking for a big play here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Missouri.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Off the play fake on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Direct snap. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Outlier. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Fire to the right side, complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Illinois lining up quickly here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to throw. It's Outlier. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Jordan brought down. Sets up the next drive. Using his legs, it's Hardy. Gets the first and still running. Spins away from the defender. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mizzou. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain in there.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion sets up a second down play. He hands it off from the gun. Fights through the tackler. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but the wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Illinois lines up first and goal now. The running back here on a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Missouri, 35, Illinois, 28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. It's another deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back to pass. It's Outlier. Caught quickly. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. We reach the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. It's a short completion of the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back onto the field.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Okay, ready?
Split backfield here. They'll feed the back again. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Scooped up in the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaking free at midfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a fifth. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with a game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Grinding away with their running game. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Well, hand it off. Great cut there. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Gonna run it. It's Davis. Makes a nice move there. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Now somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal.
Get set, get set.
They'll run it from the gun. He's swarmed by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Hampton. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Oh, the pass is picked off. He just goes down, and that'll do it